Hey there, I'm Ethan Nicolle. I was the co-creator of the webcomic Axe Cop, which became a late-night TV show on Fox. I've also worked on kids' books like Gray Valley Possum, and I did a book called Bears Want to Kill You. I've also been a writer for TV for animated shows such as Teen Titans Go.
And I'm Eric Branscombe. I'm a writer who has worked on shows like Animaniacs, Duck and Goose, Octonauts, My Little Pony, and more. Together, Ethan and I have collaborated on a handful of projects. We wrote just about every episode of VeggieTales in the House on Netflix. We worked together at the Babylon Bee, where Ethan was creative director and I wrote a bunch of YouTube sketches. We created over 100 live action and animated comedy sketches. And most recently, we created the show Chipchilla, an animated program on Bentkey.
So after all these years in this industry, we've learned a lot. There's nothing that brings us more joy than making things kids and parents enjoy together. But the most frustrating thing about this industry is how hard it is to make that happen.
Yeah, and so because Ethan and I, and we know so many other creators like us, have so many stories and characters to tell, we want to come directly to you. We've seen this a lot recently. People are using new avenues with social media and YouTube and things like that to bring something directly to the consumer. And so Ethan and I want to take all of our experience in kids entertainment and put it directly at your doorstep.
I mean, one of the constant things that happens in this industry is you've got this new great idea, you work on it for months, you create this amazing packet of artwork and story and writing, and you take it to a room of executives, and then that's it. It just ends. And this happens all the time. My dream has been to be able to get these creatives straight into the hands of kids and parents.
Think of it like this. You take your kid to Barnes & Noble to go get a new book, and you find that giant table full of recommendations that has tons of books. What if we could take all of those books and condense it into one book and deliver it straight to your doorstep? And so we've created a bi-monthly subscription-based kids omnibus that will be bursting at the seams with creativity, and we're calling it This Book Might Explode. Picture books, comic books, gag pages, joke pages, ongoing chapter books that go from one issue to the next.
We want to make a book that has the elements of the greatest magazines ever made.
And we're also going to have a really unique interactive element where we're going to sort of challenge you and your kids to finish our stories, to design our characters, to send them in, and we'll publish them in the next issue.
Feels like a book you can put on your shelf. Not only because it's readable and you and your kid enjoy reading chapter by chapter all the different stories that we're giving you that continue from issue to issue, but also because it's a monument to their creativity. It's got drawings they've done, it's got stories they've written, and now you have that book on your shelf that you can look back on. We
not only want to entertain both you and your kids, we also want to inspire them. We want to encourage them to create their own worlds and create their own stories. Because while we're going to gather an incredible collection of creators, we also want to encourage that maybe the next great creator is right in your living room.
I kind of got my start making a comic called Axe Cop, where when I was 29, I created a comic with my 5-year-old brother. I turned our playtimes into stories, and I really have always loved the energy that we created there.
What we're really hoping is that this is just the beginning. We're hoping that it spins off into other books and other picture books and a YouTube channel and a podcast and an app, and we really want to use this as a foundation to really create, I don't know, not just the next kid brand, but the next great kid empire.
We have so many ideas, so many things we want to do. We might explode. Off the bat, our goal is to make 3 books with the hope of making a full year's worth of 6. It's an 8.5 by 11, so larger than your normal small kids book, full color, and at least 100 pages per issue. With the success of this Kickstarter, we could actually go monthly, and that's what we want to do. That'll depend on the amount of creators that we're able to get on board and the amount of people subscribing off the bat. And beyond that, the more subscriptions we get, the more we can do.
We know that your kids are going to love this book, and not only that, but you're going to enjoy it with them. So if anything that we're saying connects with you at all, we hope that you would consider joining our Kickstarter and giving This Book Might Explode a shot.
And please share it with all your friends. Tell them about it. We're going to really be depending on organically getting the word out on this thing.